These mother set me up, man. Noma, Kane, Drew, Diana, a snake, Effie. And I know they all look for themselves.
So this was an exclusive that dropped on social media for Power Book II Ghost Season 4 Episode 1. The opening episode, which is said to be like a movie, is going to kick off right from where Season 3 left off, where we saw Tariq and Brayden on the run, and it really is both of them against the world. They're going to have a lot of people after them being public enemy number 1, and they're going to have to come up with a plan to strike back, and judging by this clip, they're going to have to think quick. Now in this breakdown, we're going to be running through this exclusive clip. We're going to be running through where Tariq and Brayden are at this moment in time, where they might be heading, something Tariq said which I think we need to keep in mind, and then we're going to take a look at the chessboard with where we are in terms of the war in all things Power Book II Ghost Season 4.
You're not hearing me, Reaper. We need somewhere to go, okay? I planned this as far as getting us out of here.
Yeah, well, I didn't plan for a fucking war, B.
So what? That's it? We're fucked?
Now, at the end of Season 3, we saw Tariq and Brayden on the run. Where they are at this moment in time, I do think they're on the way to the storage unit, which I'm going to come to in just a moment. But Tariq is fuming, and rightly so. He had everything planned. His family was safe, he was going to work under Noma and take her operation when the time was right. But Drew, Diana, Kane, and that snake bitch Effie screwed him over, especially Drew and Diana. And I'm going to come back around to Effie in just a second, because what Tariq said next is something I've been saying about them for a very long time.
Snake bitch Effie. And I know they're all looking for themselves.
They're all out for themselves. This crew that Noma has under her at this moment in time, they're all snakes. And honestly, it's only a matter of time before they stab each other in the back. Because just like Tariq said, they're all out for themselves. If Tariq and Brayden had a bit more respite and if they could kind of just sit back for a period of time, he wouldn't even need to strike, because this crew would definitely fuck themselves over. And this is where I kind of just want to bring the conversation over to Effie and Diana. As much as I agree with Tariq saying that snake bitch Effie, let's remember, she is a snake. And so at some point, I fully expect her to betray Kane. Whether she does it to help Tariq or whether she does it for her own gain, she will snake him, and that's when Tariq needs to play the perfect chess game. At the end of the day, Effie's end goal is to leave the street game and continue with her education over at Stanford, and that hasn't changed in Season 4. The synopsis for Season 4 has already given us a hint at what Effie's end goal is, and so at some point, I do think Effie is going to be at the centre of the storm. Maybe not right away, but at some point she definitely will. Diana is also another. If the pregnancy storyline proves to be true, then again, that's going to make things a lot more complex, especially because Drew and Kane will want to kill Tariq. But at this moment in time, Tariq and Brayden, they've got their backs against the wall, and Brayden's looking at Tariq because he is the brains.
I don't know, you always come up with a plan, you have something, right?
So what is Tariq and Brayden's next move from here? They've just managed to escape with their lives intact from the warehouse. They've got nowhere to go, no allies, no connect, and probably no money. But one thing they do have is weapons. Tariq says that he didn't plan for war, but sometimes plans change at the blink of an eye, especially in the street game. One minute everything is plain sailing smooth, the next minute you're facing betrayals, or someone's trying to take your turf or kill you and your operation. That's why they say there are no nights off. So I fully expect Tariq and Brayden to go to the storage unit based on what they're wearing, because it does match up from a few of the trailer scenes, and then it's game time. They're going to be locked and loaded, and they're going to go on the offensive. That's going to be Tariq's plan. Brayden wanted a plan, so there it is. Sometimes the best form of defense is attack, which I would probably say is the only thing that they can do at this moment in time. If they don't, then they're just going to be sitting ducks, because you can be damn sure on the other side, Kane and Drew will definitely be on the hunt. Now we also have to remember, there is also another teaser scene where Tariq's on the phone, where he says, "I just need you to have my back." And based on this particular teaser, I think we can safely rule out Brayden. I don't think it's Tasha either. Could it be 2-Bit? Maybe. But I personally highly doubt 2-Bit would agree. It's not his war, not at this moment in time anyway. So I can only think of two other people who would be in Tariq's corner. There's Uncle Tommy, or maybe even Davis MacLean, because he is said to be someone who will be entering the criminal world a lot more in Season 4. There's also a few images to tease he is going to come face to face with Noma and Obi. So those are two people who I think Tariq could be on the phone to when him and Brayden find themselves with their backs against the wall. Now I think a lot of people would probably think, why don't they just kind of go to Chicago where Tommy is? But I honestly can't see that happening in episode 1. As much as they need to watch their backs, I feel this crossover is probably way too soon. And if it is going to happen, I think it's probably going to be a lot more later, maybe in episode 9 or 10. But I wouldn't be surprised if Tariq is speaking to either Uncle Tommy or, as I mentioned before, Davis MacLean. Those are my two logical guesses. Now, we know Brayden and Tariq have just managed to escape. They're going to be gearing up for war in this storage unit, and then they're going to go on the offensive. But let's not forget about the other side. Kane will also be on the hunt. he's going to go to the Weston household where he's going to give Trace something he deserves in season 1. And Kane is no doubt here to look for Brayden. So let's just think about this for a moment. We've just seen how pissed off Tariq is. He said that everybody snaked him and he even called Effie a snake bitch. But let's not forget, Brayden did also catch Kane at the warehouse. And at this moment in time, Kane also believes Tariq was the one who shot Monet. So you can bet there's going to be fury on both sides, not just Tariq. Both sides are going to be on the offensive and it's going to be an all-out assault in episode 1. Now, do I expect it to be a full-blown war throughout the whole season? Probably not. I do think a truce will be drawn at some stage, and I do think Davis could play a role in that. But as we kick things off in episode 1, it is going to be all hands on deck for Tariq and Brayden. So drop all your thoughts down below in the comment section. Let me know what you make of this short teaser. Let me know your predictions and where you stand with this whole war. Drop all your thoughts down below in the comment section, and as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.